Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Bad Company Nation podcast. And here we go, the Royal Rumble review. And yes, we're right on our feet with this one. The next one will be the Elimination Chamber 1 in Saudi, if I'm correct. And we'll touch that when we get there. But yeah, let's not waste any more time. Let's just get right into it. The show opens up with the WWE Universal Championship match. Jay and Jimmy Uso are banned from ringside between the champion, well, actually no, Seth Rollins defeats Roman Reigns, the champion, by DQ in a 14-minute and 25-second match. I gave this a 3.5. How about you?
Honestly, yeah, 3.5, because, nobody, I don't care who you are, nobody was expecting for Seth Rollins to come out and pull the Shield card. That was one of the biggest things of the match. And personally, the reason I thoroughly, for the most part, enjoyed the match because of the spots in it. They were going back and forth. They hit each other with their power moves and was just...
And the storytelling.
I enjoyed the match. The only thing that I hate was the ending. I really do wish that they had kept it clean and had a decisive ending instead of the DQ. It was just... they made it go full circle with the chair shot and stuff, but I'm sorry. That was just stupid. The match was so good and should have been so clean.
Same for me, dude. Same for me. Here's the thing. It's much as I gave it a 3.5, and I did enjoy it for what it was, especially that Shield stuff.
Oh god, that was brilliant by Seth.
I was a bit disappointed. Firstly, when it opened up the show, I was already scared for the show, but I let that slide by. 14 minutes? Are you kidding me? Maybe this is the right time for this to close because it looks like they're building towards a triple threat at WrestleMania 38. I believe it's going to be. Holy fuck, 38. But it's just. Why a DQ finish? This match was starting to get really good. These two have such great chemistry. They did it at Money in the Bank 2016, which was 6 years ago, if you really want to feel old. But no.
Oh, yeah.
It just had to end like that, dude. I just think that was just bullshit. It really was. This should have been like 20 to 25 minutes.
Well, see, yeah, I know. That's what got me the most was, the length of the match. They were going and going. And there was at least once or twice I thought the match was done. I thought the match was over.
Dude, I think that was the first pedigree.
What kills me the freaking most is part of me legitimately wonders if the ending of Roman Reigns damn near choking the life out of Seth was actually planned or not. I wonder. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying Roman Reigns is the type of guy that loses cool or nothing, but I'm wondering if that's actually what they had planned, or do you think Roman Reigns said, no, screw this, I'm tired of the freaking game?
Nah, Roman Reigns is not that type of guy. It was just a really stupid booking decision by WWE on their part.
In my opinion, it was a stupid ending. It should have, even if Reigns retained, it should have been pinfall submission, not DQ. Am I saying I want to set this champion? Not really, because I don't think it's the right time, or he's not really the right person. But at the same time, just end it normally. Come on.
Exactly.
The match was, like we've said, man, the match was incredible. They were going back and forth. They have such good chemistry. And Seth really playing into that Shield thing with the fist and the laughing and the entrance. It was brilliant.
But I guess they want this story to go on for a while, which is fine, but it's just like, it's the Royal Rumble, one of your big 4 pay-per-views. Like, give us a great match and then have the ending. Don't leave so much open for more. They've already shown it all 6 years ago. Have them do it again, man. We were so close to having a 5-star opener.
Yeah. Honestly, if they'd ended in pinfall submission, I would have given it like 4.5 maybe. But with that ending, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it should have gone on longer, but still.
I see them stepping in the ring again. It's like I said, though. You've got Seth Rollins over here mentioning, the elephant in the room, John Moxley. He's mentioned him 2 or 3 times, and then
dude, when the crowd started like cheering a bit, and Roman Reigns was looking somewhere, I'm thinking, is John Moxley actually coming out? I was wondering there
I
for a
know,
second.
it's the same thing as like the rumors of, oh my God, CM Punk's gonna be at the Rumble. No, the hell he's not.
The Forbidden Doors will be open, which they did. I'm not going to say it yet. In fact, that'll be the next talk on the Women's Rumble. But they opened the Forbidden Door. But that's all I got to say on Roman
Yeah,
and
no,
Seth.
I'm all for the next match. Let's go.
Yeah, next match. Women's Royal Rumble. Ronda Rousey won by last eliminating Charlotte Flair. 59 minutes and 40 seconds. And I actually did write notes down for this. I gave this match a 2.25.
You know, I'm gonna let you talk. I'm gonna let you talk because I'm actually curious on why you wanted it to go so low, or why you rated it so low. Because I think if you say what I think you're gonna say, you and me have the same concept. But please explain to me why you have such a low rating.
Well, I want to hear your rating before I go on, just so I know how you have your rating in this stance. I just want to know your rating before I continue on.
I give it. Oh God, I'm gonna go a solid 3. I'm gonna go a solid 3 because I'm a little bit more generous, but I think you and me are probably about to say a lot of the same things. I'm gonna go with a solid 3.
All right, which is good. So, here's my problem. Firstly, the best thing about this Rumble, there's a few good things. I'm gonna get to the good things, then we're gonna get to the things that I hate most. All right, I am so glad that it opened up with Sasha and Melina. That was great. This was a great thing to go between it. Great to see Melina again. But then Melina brings the first problem I have with the Rumble. But you know what? Such good things. Firstly, the Forbidden Door got opened. Mickie James with their TNA theme also comes out with the TNA belt, and they even have a graphic for the TNA belt. The Forbidden Door has been open. I mean, I know they don't have that much issues with TNA in general, but to see a TNA belt on WWE, that was great. And also to see Mickie James' performance, that was great. Also, when Lita came in and Lita having a good amount of time in the Rumble too, that I absolutely enjoyed. That right there, after Lita came in, that's where the match started turning around. I mean, we had Molly Holly and, Nikki's almost superhero having a conflict that was hilarious. We had Nikki, we had Ronda Rousey's return, which I'm behind that all the way. Shayna Baszler, Ronda Rousey, tag teaming it up. The Final Four was really great. Ronda, Shayna, Bianca and Charlotte, though it got fucking botched horrifically. I just think it should have been a straight up brawl between the four of them, but still a great Final Four. And they got Charlotte and Ronda going against each other, and I have no issues with Ronda winning. Now, the issues. Issue number 1. Holy fuck. Up until Lita, hell, even after Lita, there was still some bad pacing. The pacing was fucking horrific in this match up until Lita came in, which was like number 17, or maybe even higher than that. I don't know what was going on here, but every single person that was returning like a legend was out under a minute. Though Kelly's elimination was fucking hilarious. She just went on the floor. Also, Ivory, dude, she's 60, but damn does she look good. But just, one bad thing about this, the whole entire Sonya, Cameron, and Naomi stuff. Why? If anything, I would have loved if Sonya stayed out of the Rumble and then she came in towards like the Final Four. That would have been epic, her playing that type of card. But no, they wasted all of this for the stupid Naomi and Sonya storyline no one gives a fuck about. Cameron makes a return, Cameron gets eliminated, and then Naomi eliminates Sonya because, Cameron's her best friend. Firstly, they're not friends in real life. Secondly, last time these two characters on screen were friends was back in 2014. They never made a reunion before Cameron got released off the roster. So, that whole entire thing was dumb. I think this Rumble really wasted, a lot when it comes towards young talent. Firstly, why the fuck were the Bella Twins eliminating young talents? What the fuck? They're Hall of Famers. If anything, the Bella Twins should fuck off out of this Rumble. I don't give a fuck if they still like this.
They should from WWE completely, period, in my opinion, anyway. So
There should be. They shouldn't even be here. People like Sonya Deville, Bianca Belair, which did actually get the shine. Sasha Banks lasted 9 minutes. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Really? Like, just in this match, it just was not entertaining. There was hardly any fucking moments going on. It was all over the place. And, can't. For me, that's why I give this Rumble a 2. For first, it was around there in the 1 range because of how bad that first quarter was. But then Lita came in, it started picking up, WWE started doing better storylines, Ronda made the Rumble fun, it actually started feeling like a Rumble match, and that's where I gave it a 2.25. In the end, It's definitely up there as one of the worst Rumbles, though.
As far as women specifically, women's Royal Rumbles, yeah, no, I agree. Like,
Yeah, specifically women.
as far as women's Royal Rumbles go, man, specifically women's, I'm sorry, this Rumble was just, oh, God, look, okay. I agree, just to keep it short and sweet, I agree with everything you just said. I agree with almost everything you just said. The reason I give it a 3 is, here's my list of points of why. Number 1, I'm completely fine with Ronda Rousey coming back and winning, because I freaking love her. Number 2, I thought it was interesting, a good idea, and a bad idea at the same time to have legends and newbies come in on the Women's Royal Rumble for at the same time for one specific reason. It shows what WWE has already came out and said. Oh my God, we fired so much talent. We don't even have a proper women's roster to fucking do a Rumble.
And you fucking eliminate those women fast, too.
we had to freaking bring in legends who haven't been in the ring in 20 fucking years to just to freaking have enough competitors. And then on top of that, let's botch the hell out of it by having short-ass times of women being in the ring, getting eliminated, botching what could have been a hell of a storyline, like you said, between the final competitors of just beating the living hell out of each other, and then maybe Ronda winning, yes. But for the love of God, Becky Lynch coming in at number 1, brilliant idea. Absolutely brilliant. Should she have made it to the fucking Final Four, in my opinion, and freaking faced up against Ronda Rousey to see who wins it? Fuck yes. Did it happen? Hell no.
Honestly, I'm glad Becky stayed out, because we already had Charlotte, who was SmackDown Women's Champion.
I'm sorry, WWE, y'all screwed up on this one, big time. You shit the bed. Like, I love the intensity. And don't get me wrong, I know that was gonna happen, but that whole showing of the aggressive side to Nikki was brilliant. This Sonya Deville hating a certain superstar. I'm sorry, like you said, nobody cares, sweetheart. Nobody cares that you don't like a certain superstar, and you're abusing your power as GM. Shut the hell up, sit down, and do your paperwork job.
And she isn't suffering any consequences. That's why we love Eric Bischoff.
Literally, stay behind the scenes and do your job as manager. Stop being a freaking petty bitch. Honestly.
Exactly.
But the reasons, again, why I give it a 3. Certain members, certain things happened, and it's just, other than that, the Rumble itself, strictly for women, was just, I'm sorry, it was almost a waste of time. It was just stupid. You proved that you have fired so many people that you couldn't even have a proper Royal Rumble.
And I think they've been struggling to even produce a good Rumble since the first one. Unlike the men, they cannot tell a story in the Rumble. This was the right time to do it. And you had Sasha kick it off. She could have had another Iron Woman performance, man. Gosh, it's just...
For real.
It's just rough.
You had so many women that have had so much history with each other. So many women that I think like Natalia and the Bella Twins, and you had so many women in there that have had so many good storylines with each other in the past 20 years, and then this world would just botched it. Let's all just get eliminated. It's just ridiculous.
It was. That's why I'm glad Lita stayed there a long time. So with Mickie James and Michelle McCool finally stayed longer Rumble than 2 minutes. That was fun. And Mickie James got some revenge.
Yeah, no, like for real. And then the whole, like I said, Melina coming back, even though she was thicker than a damn Snicker.
But hey, she's back. Love hearing that theme.
Sexy, like, props to her. Honestly, props to her.
Oh yeah, all the fucking way on Melina.
You know, like, but honestly, solid 3 for me. But for the love of God, WWE, Get your heads out of your asses. Fix
And
this.
make a good women's rumble.
For the love of God, the first one was phenomenal. The first women's rumble was phenomenal, in my opinion. These follow-ups, because of their lack of talent and who they're putting in there, is just stupid.
Yeah, it's just all over the place.
I'm just ready to move on from this one.
Yes. Next is WWE Women's Championship match. Becky Lynch champion defeated Doudrop in a 13-minute match on the dot. And honestly, this was a lot more surprising than I thought it would be. I give it a 2.75. I'm curious for your rating, then I'll share why I gave it that rating.
Wait a sec. Who'd you say now?
It was Becky Lynch versus Doudrop.
Oh, yeah, no. Honestly... Oh, sorry. Honestly, bro, I'm not saying that I'm not a fan of Doudrop.
What's the rating?
God, I'm trying to really give this one a...
You probably don't remember the match. I mean, I remember.
No, I do, but, like...
You guess you're not on it. You don't feel it as I do?
I'm going to go 2.5. I'm going to go 2.5. Simply because of the match alone. It just... You're... I feel like they just don't know what to do with Doudrop. And I feel like this whole rivalry is just not going to end well. I think it's stupid.
Oh, I agree. I mean, here's the thing. I thought this match was going to make Doudrop look like an absolute fool, but no. They were able to actually produce a match. I fucked the crowd. But yet again, I can't blame the crowd because the WrestleMania sign was on fire. Which, by the way, another thing. The stage for this Royal Rumble, like it, custom stage, and they brought back the WrestleMania sign again. No longer is that stupid-ass LED screen. Thank you, WWE. You finally listened. I'll give them that. Unless, didn't they bring it back for... We don't count 2021, okay? That was in the Performance Center. For live crowds, they brought back the LED. But yes, this match... surprisingly, like I said, it was good. The only reason why I knock it down by a lot of points is because this match should have been one of those things where it's a tiny little... I love the thing of tiny guy or tiny woman versus big woman, tiny versus big versus small. Knowing how Doudrop actually is... And knowing how Becky can be in the ring, for people that do hate Becky Lynch this much, I mean, I don't like her either, but come on, gotta give credit where credit's due. Yeah. This should have been entertaining. This should have been one of those matches that slowly start off slow, and then it just started going lightning fucking round. And when it was starting to kind of go that way, it just never did. It had its moments. I think this match is a lot better than it actually was. I was actually thoroughly entertained, a lot more than the Women's Rumble, and a lot more than a couple other matches here, too. I just think for the simple fact that it got limited in a lot of areas in the crowd, I gotta go at least somewhere away from the 3-star rating. But this really was a better match.
I'm giving it a 2.5, like I said, because, well, in my opinion, you got to really see what Doudrop was capable of. I'm not saying that she's... No, I am saying it. She's not women's champion material yet. She's really not. But the fact that she can step in the ring, go toe-to-toe, tell a decent story with a match, has the skill and the potential is there. The skill and potential is there. But to me, this was just making Becky Lynch just...
look dominant.
Well, yeah, that too, but it was also... You're working with a fucking rookie, okay? I'm not saying... I just kind of hope that Doudrop doesn't turn out to be a jobber. But at the same time, I don't know. There's just something about it. You've got a main event, top of her game, Becky Lynch going up against a fucking nobody.
Yeah, like, I mean, this could have been a star-making performance.
Yeah, this was, even though she lost, I think what this was a classic case of, okay, I'm putting Doudrop over.
Yeah, she could have put Doudrop over, but she still could have won, but it just didn't happen. It kind of happened, but it just didn't happen. Which sucks. Because then when the match showed its potential, I can't really say I was disappointed because I didn't expect anything. So when it showed its potential, it's just like, oh, you could have actually done more. You showed it. But yeah, That's all I gotta say on it. And I agree with you all the way. I hope Doudrop doesn't fail, because, damn, she showed right here she has talent. By the way, stop giving your dumbass attires to be so bad.
Like,
but also,
I'm sorry, the sparkle onesie is just not for her. She's not a Nia Jax 2.0, even though she's a big girl.
no, she's very safe.
No, give her something flair. Give her something that's cool, not some fucking not some sparkle swimsuit looking bullshit.
Yeah, but Becky Lynch looks fantastic gold though. Hey.
Oh yeah, agree.
Oh yeah, and that's it for that. What about you?
I'm good.
Next, oh boy, WWE Championship match. Bobby Lashley defeats Brock Lesnar, the champion, in 10 minutes 15 seconds. I give this a 2.5.
Here we fucking go with this bullshit again. Oh,
I'm gonna guess you probably agree with me when it comes towards rating.
I'm trying to really play the match over in my head.
I mean, if you really take it off the first 5 minutes, then yeah, great. But it's this last 4 to 5 that was just.
I'll give it a. You know what? I'll give it a 3. I'll give it a solid 3. Just.
It's split. This match is very split.
I really wish it had gone different.
I mean, for how it started though, Bobby Lashley looked like a goddamn beast. He was put over so much. He took suplexes and just got up and stared at Brock's eyes, dude. That right there. The first 5 minutes of this match, it was suplexes, spear through the barricade. It was just two beasts going at each other. I love that.
I give it a 3.5 it's because of these two competitors. I'll reiterate what Bobby Lashley said, okay? And forgive me for sounding like freaking Lana for Rusev. Super athlete versus super athlete at this point. I'm sorry, they are. You know, there are two guys who, even though they're not really in their prime anymore, they're big, they're strong, they're fast. They put on a fucking clinic. They beat the Raiders, whatever, quote unquote, beat the hell out of each other. I'm sorry, suplexes fucking hurt. Spears can fucking hurt.
And Bobby's like, hey.
They both threw the kitchen sink at each other and still got up. The motherfucker went through a barricade.
Yeah, I was about to say, he didn't spear him there. He went through it.
He literally, I don't care if the barricade was fixed. He went through a fucking barricade and got back up.
Dude was a fucking beast.
The match was incredible. The ending fucking sucked.
Yeah, so this is what the ending was. So, we got all good old ref action. I know the ref got hit at first. I don't know what it was from. I know the second hit, which was an F5. Then, both Brock and Bobby were down. And then Roman Reigns came out, did a Superman punch with the Universal title, and somehow that was enough to take out Brock Lesnar. Now, they're telling me back-to-back pay-per-views now. Brock Lesnar is somehow taken out by a fucking championship belt? What's wrong? This Brock Lesnar ain't strong at all. He got taken out at Crown Jewel so easily. He gets taken out again so easily. What the fuck? When Roman Reigns came out, firstly, I immediately knew, okay, yeah, there's a reason why this match is happening now. Brock's gonna enter the Rumble. Great. The most unpredictable Rumble's become the most predictable Rumble, which I'll touch that when we get there. But it's just more the simple fact of, why? Why did Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar shit had to fucking come over this? Firstly, I'm so happy Bobby Lashley's champion again. Everything feels whole again. But why? There should have been 15 minutes of carnage. I know you're not going to get a 15-minute match out of Brock, but Brock likes Bobby. Clearly, put over Bobby here. What the fuck? Why?
Yeah, they have a healthy respect for each other, even though on screen they show they hate each other. You got to realize they got a healthy respect for each other, because even though they never met one-on-one in WWE, look at their careers, man. Let's take it back for just a minute. Let's take a time machine here. Bobby Lashley, Brock Lesnar. in their careers ever since high school and college. Two of the most dominant, badass dudes to ever step foot on a mat, in a ring, in a cage. Bro, they should have had a rivalry 15 fucking years ago.
They should have, but yeah, guess what? That's what the promo package was saying. The promo package was talking about how, this is... What is it? This is like two beasts. By the way, another thing Chris forgot to mention. Bobby Lashley suplexed Brock. Finally! Someone suplexed Brock Lesnar. I've been waiting for that. That was epic. But back to the thing here.
That was genius.
They touched upon the promo how these two guys have had two different careers, but Brock has had all the success while Bobby could have had the success, but he got released. I wish they touched TNA, but no, they just touched his MMA stuff. And then he came back and he had success. It was built to be this big brawl, like it was going to be MMA style. It was just going to be suplexes, spears. There was going to be a lot of throwing around. Hey, I would have been fucking down for that shit. But it was for like some of it, and it's just one of the things is I'm not going to be that person that's going to take what I got. Okay, I'm not. All right.
I agree. Well, no, I don't agree. I understand why they had Roman Reigns do what he did.
For story purposes, yeah.
But at the same time, they should have just had Bobby pin Brock, Brock enters the Rumble, so on and so forth.
No!
I'm sorry.
No. Brock could have gone to the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, no, Roman Reigns coming out and literally hitting Brock and having Bobby win that way was stupid. They should have had a clear, decisive winner.
They should have. I agree. I mean, when that happened, it just felt like you're intruding storylines here. Like, storylines got set up here for WrestleMania, and I appreciate they're doing long-term storytelling.
Got set up for a fucking triple threat match for Elimination Chamber, where these three are the last three in the cage alone, beating the living hell out of each other until somebody freaking gets pinned.
Well, I mean, I can't technically have it for Roman, but God, that would have been awesome, wouldn't it? It just felt...
For WrestleMania, triple threat match, winner takes all at that point.
Well, that's going to be Seth, Roman, and him, but we'll get to there when we get there. But just a dream match wasted. That's all I got to say for this match.
Yeah, no, literally a dream match fucking wasted because of the circumstances. The match itself was a fucking clinic. Ending, hated it.
Oh, man, I hated it. Next. Oh, yeah, you're done, you're right.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Next, surprising match. Mixed tag team match. Edge and Beth Phoenix defeat The Miz and Maurice in a 12-minute and 30-second match. I almost said 30 minutes. I give this match 3 stars.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm going to go toe-to-toe with you on that one. 3 stars all the way.
Now, it's not the greatest mixed tag team match of all time because WrestleMania 34 exists, but, man... This match was a lot more surprising than I thought. No, I'm not being smartest with that. I'm not being smartest with that. That match was actually good at WrestleMania 34.
I know. I think you had the balls to throw the fucking comment in there just because of WrestleMania 34. Holy shit. Holy shit, dude.
Well, WrestleMania 34, I did something correct for once, but yeah, Firstly, this match was missing a fucking Maurice spear. My God, they were building towards it, man. I wish it happened. That would have put this match up to a 3.25. But for what it was worth, this was really dumb pacing here, though. Oh my God. But that'll go towards my final rating. Why I really fucking hate this show. But yeah, 3. It was good. It was a lot better than it was supposed to be. The women actually played a real important role here. Beth Phoenix finally in a proper match since 35. She did good. The men obviously carried it, and I ain't trying to be a sexist, but, it's Miz and Edge. Maybe I should be. It's Miz and Edge, and they did good. Edge needs to wear a lot more blue, though. Shit looks nice. Yeah.
Honestly, I agree. The men really care. I mean, here, dude. Like I said, past 20 fucking years, Miz and Edge have had their fair share of time together in the ring. Okay?
No, they were even in the same Royal Rumble together, Royal Rumble 2007. technically.
Yeah. These guys, even though I'm not the biggest fan of Miz's character, dude, these guys have literally gone through everything you can in WWE. Okay, they've gone back and forth. You know what I'm saying? They've given everything. They are two guys who can get in that ring, tell a story, and put on a fucking clinic. Okay, flashback, here we go, half off topic. Miz versus fucking Ziggler. That right there proved how much Miz, even though he runs his mouth like a fucking machine, dude, Miz can get in that ring and just fucking go, and so can Edge.
It just makes you wonder how come these two don't have the greatest chemistry. Because they have good chemistry, but they don't have next level chemistry. I wish they could have.
No, they really don't. They really don't.
Because they seem like the type of guys that would have it. I just feel like this should have been Edge versus Miz in a no DQ match. Not for someone that wanted the women out of it. They played a part. I wish there would be more men attacking women action. Not because come on, I mean the women can attack the men. It's only fucking fair. Like,
I know. It was just I was waiting on like an accidental slip up or something. I'm not happy that Maurice used the fucking brick again.
Like I said, by the way, that purse spot, that was really dumb. You're telling me a fucking purse that literally had probably nothing in it took out a Hall of Famer like Beth Phoenix?
Yeah, even if it did, I mean, let's be real here. It's not a fucking championship belt where you put your hands up, okay? This is an actual fucking brick. Even, the 50 pounds. What do you fucking do? All I gotta do is put my fucking hands up and you're not hitting me in the face with it.
Yeah, but
it's a brick.
Or dodge it.
Her hair, they made it look like she hit her hard. Like, she didn't even hit her that fucking hard, I guarantee.
Bro, her hair could have caught that wig. Honestly.
Oh.
Like I said, the women's parts, like I said, weighed it down in some areas.
I agreed. The reason I give this match a solid 3, though,
because it was good. It was a lot better than it should have been.
The ending was not just the ending, the finish was one of the coolest fucking spots. Couple in sync doing finishers. That was beautiful. That was
plus considering Edge and Beth have been together for Edge and Beth have been together for a long time, so it's not like that whole Becky and Seth shit. Ugh.
Yeah,
so it's like,
really, glam slams. That was brilliant.
But you cannot tell me it looked like Edge was actually about to spear Maurice. For a solid second there, it looks like they were actually about to go through with that.
No, I was thinking the same thing.
They should have, honestly. Sometimes you just gotta make moments, because Maurice can take the spots. Come on.
Yeah, no, Maurice, even though she's a fucking glamour queen, Maurice can take a beating. I mean, she's been in WWE long enough. She can take a fucking beating.
Yeah, there was a missed opportunity there, but yet again, we might get it prior to WrestleMania. It said Edge is like Randy Orton. He has to spear a woman. I mean, come on, it's destiny.
He like Randy Orton has to freaking do RKOs,
Yeah,
honestly, though, like
specifically a woman.
No. Honestly, solid 3 in my opinion. Good match, couple of missed opportunities, but all in all,
Yeah.
I mean,
stuff.
There's really, in my opinion, it's just, I don't really see where they go from here, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't really see where they can go.
Exactly. It seems like the story ended here, possibly, and I hope it did, because Edge has to move on.
I don't see another 2 months or until WrestleMania, or even on WrestleMania's card. I do not see a bunch of more fucking mixed tag team matches.
Unless we see the Miz's children versus Edge's children at WrestleMania. That'd be something.
Oh, God.
Imagine that. Oh, man. But, yeah, I think this is the end of the storyline, and Edge is going to move on and take on AJ Styles at WrestleMania. Hopefully. Come on. We want it to be. We want it. All right. Next. 30-man Royal Rumble. Brock Lesnar won by last eliminating Drew McIntyre in a 51-minute and 10-second match. Now, should we address the elephant in the room, or should we at least touch everything? No. Let's talk about the best thing that possibly started for this Rumble. All right. Number 1 being AJ Styles, number 2 being Shinsuke Nakamura. You think with the star like that this Rumble is in safe hands. AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura. No,
What was your rating?
Oh yeah, thank you. You caught me on that. I gave it 3 stars.
Okay, good. We're on the same damn page here. Which is one thing I love about our podcast is a lot of times when we give our ratings, we're about on the same page for the most part. You know, if not, we're about a point off. Dude, AJ Styles and Shinsuke fucking Nakamura. For the love of God, you've got 2 guys who, you know, made their name AJ Styles made his name here in America, but for the love of God, you've got 2 guys who, in Japan, became 2 of the biggest fucking stars. 2 guys that can put on a clinic, 2 guys that are ground and pounders, who can freaking, you know, take a beating IRL almost. Dude, like, this was genius. This was genius to start off. What the fuck happened with the rest of the damn Rumble?
Yeah, I mean, we both give it 3, as you said, same page, which, by the way, I don't think this is one of the worst Rumbles of all time. I don't agree with the people that are giving it a 1.5, a 2. It's not the worst Rumble of all time. It's a lot better than the Women's Rumble, which is not...
Go ahead.
It's not saying much. You know, it's not saying much it's better than Women's Rumble, but this had its good in it. Firstly, me and Gold were watching this through text. We were texting at each other. And the funniest thing is I mentioned something about Drew McIntyre, and Gold was like, Drew McIntyre's not coming back. He has a neck injury. You dumbass. And I said, you never know. You never know. And not only at least, you know, it wasn't a neck injury, but at least 2 inches later, Drew came out thinking, interesting. I mean, that was truly...
Okay, for about 30 seconds. I missed everything you just said.
Yeah, I just said that, you know, while me and Cole were texting each other watching Rumble, I mentioned Drew McIntyre saying, I think Drew McIntyre might come back or sometime or something like that. And Gold's like, he's injured. And then he actually came back, and Gold's like, oh. That shit was hilarious.
I did not see that coming.
I did. I was thinking Drew might actually win this damn thing, if not KO. By the way, let's talk about this before we knock across it. The Kofi Kingston botch. They were trying to go for Kofi to catch the barricade, kind of like John Morrison did that one year, but oh gosh,
I was so mad. That right there is one of the main reasons why I give this Rumble at 3. Dude, you had Kofi. Oh, like he touches. You know what's funny is I saw both his feet touch, right? I thought that the referees were just going to completely ignore it.
Dude, same.
For about the first, 5 seconds, I said, okay, no. Referee's going to say, oh, no. Just let him go, right? And then they said, nope, replayed it. Kofi's feet touching, and I'm like, dude, he was so upset. I was so mad.
Because it would have been such a great save. Like I said, I thought, like they did with The Rock back in 2000, they'll just ignore it. Kofi Kingston will have an epic Rumble mode. No, replay, feet touched, and then Kofi just went plop on the ground. I was just thinking, oh, I feel so bad. It makes me wonder how long Kofi was actually supposed to last in the Rumble for. I'm going to guess Kofi went out last too long, but there's something that definitely got changed due to Kofi getting eliminated. For all we know, Kofi could have been in the final 6. We just don't know.
Yeah.
Not that he had an important role or anything, but still.
I like the Omos spot. I was actually a fan. I was actually liking that spot.
Dude, the whole Omos stuff actually made me think they're going to bring back Braun Lesnar. I'm like,
I was thinking more of Big Show. Who the heck's going to get this guy out of the ring?
I was thinking, that's why I thought Braun make like a one-time appearance, or not. Braun's going to make a return, take out Omos. But no, it just Omos. But yet again, AJ Styles fucking doing a phenomenal forearm on him.
I think I read something about they're trying to bring Braun back. They literally talked about that.
They should. This would have been the right time to bring back Braun. By the way, oh yeah, the pacing in this match was a bit better, though it wasn't good.
Yeah,
a whole lot of nothing happened here. Like there was no.
What I really, really approved of was the people that they put in the Rumble. It wasn't a crap ton of legends that were not going to win the damn thing.
But they put Bad fucking Bunny in there, which, by the way, he pulled off a better Destroyer this time around. But Bad Bunny lasted almost 10 minutes.
Yeah, no, that was a cool spot. But the fact that you had a ton of new talent in this Rumble, you had a bunch of new talent showing up. I'm like, okay, WWE actually made this Rumble decent. You know, that was the people that they put in there really was a good idea. You had superstars that have had chemistry and had history of being in the ring together with each other, you know, and like I said, just the freaking.
But they didn't use it properly.
The Omar spot, the certain superstars being in there, starting it off with Shinsuke Nakamura, and it just was brilliant. The Kofi block was stupid, which is why my rating got lower, like I said.
The Johnny Knoxville stuff was really dumb and predictable. The second Sami Zayn was doing stuff, being Gold called it, Johnny's next.
Yeah,
and he was.
That was, don't get me wrong, that was pure entertainment, but I mean, it was unnecessary in my opinion.
They could have pulled off what they did that one year in World 2001. I forgot what his name was, but you remember him. Kane absolutely destroyed the celebrity.
Yeah.
I forgot.
But yeah. The fact that my dad is yelling in the background.
Yeah. Bad Bunny. As I said, I'm good to see him back, but why? Also Shane. Why? Also
they fired him, by the way. They fired him.
Because they thought he was a producer and he was booking himself to look good, which was just...
Yeah.
Poor guy.
That was another thing. That's another reason why my rating got low.
But Shane...
being in there.
Yeah, I agree. He fucking eliminated Kevin Owens, who should have won. By the way, you know Matt Riddle was originally supposed to win?
Oh, yeah, no, I know. That was the other thing.
I would take Randy Orton versus Matt Riddle any day.
I wanted Matt Riddle to win. I would have loved that.
Matt Riddle, Randy Orton, WWE Championship, WrestleMania 38. Hell to the fucking yeah. I like Matt Riddle, okay, guys? I like the RK Bro stuff. So don't get on my ass because I like it, not because I have to dislike it because you dislike it. Learn to accept an opinion, all right?
I don't want to see Randy... Well, I'm not saying that... Look.
Oh, I'm just saying the wrestling community needs to stop being bitches.
No, I know, but, like... I feel like...
By the way, Randy...
wouldn't have gone for another title opportunity. But, I mean... But can you imagine, like... Riddle versus Drew or Riddle versus somebody else, you know, something like that.
Yeah, I mean it could, but Randy versus Riddle though. That's where the story. This, by the way, this Royal Rumble started no fucking stories, dude. This is the right time to start Dominic versus Rey Mysterio. They both were in the Rumble. Perfect time to start that. Perfect time to start Randy and Matt Riddle. They could have had some kind of stiff in this Rumble. Perfect time to start Drew versus Roman. I think Drew versus Roman should have WrestleMania 38. So this could have been the perfect time to start Bobby versus Brock, with Bobby winning the Rumble possibly. Yeah. And, like, there's so many things that could have done here. And yes, let's talk about everything that happened after Shane McMahon. Shane McMahon comes out. Randy comes out. Randy does not last long at all. By the way, Brock broke a record. He's the fastest guy to win a Rumble in 2 minutes. Congratulations, you fucker. So the Final Four was Brock, Matt...
I'm sorry. They handed this Rumble to Brock, and I just...
They did. The most unpredictable Rumble became the most predictable Rumble.
WrestleMania. They set the shit up for WrestleMania and Elimination Chamber.
They did. But Final Four is Brock, Matt, Drew, and Shane.
Randy should have... I feel like it would have been... I know it's not really...
Yes, Randy should have replaced Shane. What the fuck was Shane doing in the Final Four?
Had Randy won, he would have set a record, so...
Randy shouldn't have won. Randy shouldn't have won in 2017, let alone if he did this year as well. But yet again, because Matt should be walking WrestleMania as champion. Matt should be walking out of WrestleMania as champion if they were going to build towards this. The fact that Matt almost won makes me think that Matt's going for a title at this WrestleMania already, which is good. I'm glad they believe in Matt. But what was this? Matt Riddle got eliminated like a fucking dumbass. I think it was by Brock. Brock threw him over the ropes, and then Shane got taken out. Then it was Drew versus Brock. And, you know, I would have redeemed this Rumble just a tad if Drew and Brock... had a little Taker and Shawn moment in 2007's Rumble. It had a mini match. They did it.
No, that was what I was actually liking. Okay, you had Drew and Brock stare each other down for a minute. I'm sorry, deja vu. Hello.
But it just didn't last long. It should have been 10 minutes of these two going at each other's throats. But no, it was just a little, dodging a Claymore, F5 over the ropes. What?
Yeah, honest. Yeah.
What?
Agreed.
Really?
That was a huge botch. You could have had them last a while and beat the shit out of each other.
Or just have Drew win again.
I'm past Brock winning. But at the same time, hello, yeah, Brock got revenge. Oh my God, you had to make it that damn short, really?
Plus, you screwed over so many people. This Rumble didn't build anybody. This didn't start any storyline besides one. Disgusting did it be. I know sometimes, you gotta build. Sometimes things are right for the story. I understand. Some year, like Edge in 2021, I don't exactly agree with Edge maybe winning that Rumble, especially from one, but I understand for story purposes why, and you did a great reason explaining it. Brock is Brock Lesnar. He can simply just go on Raw, bitch about how he needs to go to Elimination Chamber match, goes to Elimination Chamber, absolutely kills everyone, if not, has a fucking awesome performance in the Elimination Chamber from number 1, and then goes after Roman Reigns. Boom! Done! You don't need to have him win the Rumble. I'm tired of the repeated winners. You're telling me 19 years later, Brock now has 2 Rumble wins under his belt. Which that is a long-ass time from, Rumble victories. Why?
Yeah,
Triple H was 14.
If Randy won, he would have had 3, which again is a record.
But, it's more of why the repeated winners? Why are we not making original? We probably should have a podcast regarding the years where the repeated winners were and who could have actually won it instead. If you like that.
Riddle won though.
No, Brock won the Rumble.
No. I'm saying Riddle didn't Riddle win a fucking Rumble?
No, he would have been this one, and it should have been this one.
He fucking won. No, not last year. I don't know why the fuck I thought Riddle won last year. I don't know what the fuck popped into my head.
Yeah, that was.
In my opinion, though, they should have had Matt Riddle won. I'm sorry. They
should have Matt or Bobby.
You set up a storyline for WrestleMania with Lesnar winning, but to steal Matt Riddle's time to fucking shine.
And then guess what? Because people don't like Matt Riddle, be like, oh, you know what? Brock Lesnar was fine. WWE would have made a horrible decision to Matt Riddle win. I don't know. This described the night perfectly. This Rumble went nowhere, alright? That's the problem. This Rumble really went nowhere, but it wasn't the worst of all time. Guys, there's the 2014 Rumble that had nothing in it. There's the 2015 Rumble that had nothing in it. There's the 1999 Rumble that was just awful, and Vince fucking won that shit. There is far worse Rumbles. This one, it's middle for me. I don't hate it. I really don't. I hate the winner, but everything else, meh. Overhated.
Yeah, no, honestly, solid 3. Just so many fucking stupid things happened, though, honestly.
Now, final rating. By the way, we're going to jump right into our final rating, but I'm going to give the final rating a 5, and I'll let you say yours, and we'll explain as to why. Because you gave 3, so I don't...
Literally before you said your rating of the Royal Rumble itself, my first thought was, overall was going to be a fucking 5.
Huh. What's your rating?
I told myself that 2 minutes ago. I said, no, overall this review, 5 out of 10, just because of how fucked up they did certain things. They missed so many opportunities, screwed so many spots up, made too many damn mistakes. A lot of good stuff happened, don't get me wrong. Yes, a lot of good stuff happened in every match combined. Overall, though, Royal Rumble fucking sucked.
Yeah.
I was just looking at my phone, having it as background noise because I was just completely not interested. The crowd was dead.
It was. This crowd sucks. And guess what, crowd? Sometimes you're at fault for why some things are awful. Amazing, right? Truly remarkable stuff. I give this 5 for the simple fact of, obviously, it's the half and half thing. Half good, half bad. I'm going to give... Half of it goes towards things that did good. There was a lot of good here that was almost reached. And then there's the other half of good that's awful, that takes away from that stuff that was good. And a lot of the good almost got there, but they fucked it over. And I'm sorry, if your Royal Rumble pay-per-view and 2 Rumbles are kind of not the best, then yeah, you kind of fucked up. That's like having a Money in the Bank pay-per-view and both your Money in the Bank matches suck. Like that's your that is your thing. That's your magnum opus. That's why Elimination Chamber 2015 is one of the worst pay-per-views of all time. Because both the chamber matches sucked. This pay-per-view, it was bad. What would happen here? This could have been a fantastic pay. BHP said it best. The amount of potential this pay-per-view had. Roman and Seth could have had a banger match. The Women's Rumble, it probably would have stayed the same way it was. I don't see no other way they could have probably fixed that. Maybe just fix 2 things and be up there like 3.5 or something. Doudrop and Becky could have been that shocking match. Bobby and Brock could have had an absolute classic. Next tag team match, there's no saving that one. And the Men's Rumble could have honestly built so many stars, and they could have made a star out of Matt Riddle and a lot of other people. But no, WWE just proved tonight they only stick by the same old people. They only stick by Roman, Seth, Brock. They only stick, and I guess it looks like Ronda and Charlotte too. They just stick by the same old people. WWE, you gotta learn to build stars, y'all. The same time I said that, I heard bruh in the background. They gotta.
Yeah, no, I agree though. That's the thing, is I fucking agree. Like, bro, y'all they fucked up, man. They fucked up. Okay, and it drives me nuts. The Rumble itself could have been so much better, but they just did stupid shit. Like, I really hope that Elimination Chamber and WrestleMania kind of redeems themselves. But yeah, the fact that in the past 10 plus years that they really haven't wanted to put their faith in anybody else new, that
scares me.
Yeah, literally. I'm sorry, you can't keep relying on Randy Orton and shit to keep holding on to this mess, man. I'm sorry. You're not having John Cena carry the fucking company no more. You're not having. Don't get me wrong, Roman Reigns can carry, but it's just ridiculous.
Roman's young. Drew is young too. You got 2 people there, but where's everyone else? Like, there's a way to start stories, build characters, and not have them win the thing, Though in this case, they should have. And if Brock was going to win this Rumble, could he at least started from, like, the number 1?
Yeah, no, I knew as soon as he entered 30, I said, okay, here we go. And I was just like, at that point, I said, fuck it, it's over.
I mean, number 30 and number 1 are ruined for me. Now, sorry. There was a time frame where number 1 was rare to get. We had fucking Shawn Michaels win from that number, Chris Benoit, what's the name, and Edge win from that number. I mean, I don't agree with maybe... Because Shawn Michaels, that was the quickest Rumble ever. You can't fix that. 38 minutes, what the fuck. Chris Benoit was a fantastic underdog.
But no, had Lesnar entered at like 15, I would have been okay. It's all right.
Yeah.
But coming out, number 30, you already know. You know what I'm saying? You know.
30's ruined. I mean, number 30, the time when 30 was a surprise. 30 was that number where somebody crazy come out. 30 has been irrelevant for so long. For the last few years, either 30 has been a stupid entrant or 30 was a predictable person to come out. Though Nia Jax coming out that 1 year was hilarious.
No. 30 has been kind of predictable ever since Triple H came out at number 30 to screw Roman Reigns out of the having the WWE title.
Oh yeah, you know what? Let's actually discuss the rest of the 30s. I actually would like to touch upon that. I'm going to pull up Wikipedia. Number 30 for 2017 was Roman Reigns. Oh, God. That was awful. I remember watching that live and being really depressed. Then number 30 for 2018 was a returning Dolph Ziggler after a month. Listen, no one was surprised he came back. In fact, he was actually my pick that year for whatever reason, and he got eliminated in 2 minutes. Number 30 for 2019, as stated, was going to be R-Truth because it was already announced. But then Nia Jax came in, and honestly, that was funny. 2020's number...
Pause that real quick. I got to say this. We're talking about stars that WWE has relied on. For the love of God. Damn near 20 years. R-Truth doesn't look like he's aged a fucking bit. He still looks like a damn youngin'. This motherfucker is a king. He is a god. He is a comedy God, and he has the skill in the ring. This
The
man
wrestling
is
god.
WWE. He is freaking entertainment personified. He has the skill in the ring. But damn, dude, you put a microphone in this man's hand, you'll be laughing until you're coughing up blood.
That's how great he is. That's how great he is. And I wish.
The man is a freaking legend, and he's not even in the Hall of Fame.
Well, because he hasn't retired
That's
yet.
damn funny.
He hasn't retired yet, but as soon as he does, he's going Hall of Fame. Number 30 for 2020 was Zeth. That was fine. Zeth actually added a lot there with Roman and Edge, and thankfully we got a good storyline out of that. And the number 30 for 2021 was Braun Strowman, which, hey, no problems there. I mean, well, there's nothing you can ask for than Brock this year. This Rumble, WWE, fix your shit. Fix your shit. This pay-per-view showed all the flaws with WWE. And honestly, how this pay-per-view went, I'm scared for WWE this year. Because if everything went right for this pay-per-view, then I'm going to show WWE's improving. But no, they backstep. Because day one, even with its flaws, you know, because where did I give that? I think I gave that a 7.5. Yeah, we both gave that a 7.5. I don't know. I'm not excited for Elimination Chamber. Especially not excited for WrestleMania. I don't know. And that's all I got to say. WWE, why must you make me suffer?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Dude, look, there's a reason. There is a reason why in the past almost not even 5 years, in the past, I want to say 3 years, almost 4 now, why I haven't watched.
Oh, my chair broke. Oh, I was leaning back in my chair and it broke on me. Ow.
My God!
You heard the crack, right?
No, I heard the crack. All I heard was you go, fuck. I said, what the hell?
Ow, I banged my knee. Oh.
Are you okay?
Yeah, my chair's not. Damn, this thing was fucking
Oh my
weak.
God. Dude, I was sitting there just calmly playing. You just.
Fucking die.
The only thing that made that better if you would gone complete dead silent. I would have been like, Nilsson?
Nilsson?
Nilsson, are you okay?
Nilsson got a podcast. Oh, my knee's bleeding now. Oh, I tried leaning back at it.
That's the end of the podcast, folks. Have a good night. Just hangs up the damn phone.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Look.
that's accidental art right there.
I watch the pay-per-views because to me the pay-per-views are more entertaining. But that is the reason why in the past 4 years I have damn near not watched but maybe a small handful of Raws and SmackDowns. Dude, you know me. You and me were the same. I used to get off my PlayStation just to watch Raw. I did not want to be interrupted. I used to love. My eyes used to be glued to the TV during Raw and SmackDown. And then about 2017, 2018, and so on, I haven't hardly watched but maybe 5 or 6 Raws and SmackDowns, but I keep up with the pay-per-views because, I'm sorry, when your pay-per-views are better than your actual fucking shows,
then that's bad.
It's like, bro, when people don't even want to watch your Raw and SmackDown, but they want to watch the pay-per-views, and the main reason why is because there's less yappity yap and less commercials. It's like, dude, you know, like it's insane.
It is. It's just now. Here's the thing. I'm proud myself to watch pay-per-views again, man. This is the first pay-per-view I watched live. Well, technically since day one, but if we're going actually watching it, this is some Money in the Bank. Just wow. That's all I gotta say. Oh, my knee hurts.
I don't have a problem saying that I am a WWE fan.
Same.
I don't
It's
have
just
a problem saying that. It's just they've gone downhill so much. that it's not even funny. When Vince McMahon comes out and says, "Please, I do entertainment, I don't do wrestling," like, bro, really?
The fuck was that, Vince?
Like, I'm scared to see where WWE is gonna be in 10 years.
I am too.
Like, I'm sorry. This is. I love WWE with a passion. It holds a special place in my heart. You know, but it's not the same. It has not been the same for at least 5 years. Okay, it's sad that when my version of good WWE was anywhere from 2005 to 2015 at the latest, my uncle's version of good WWE, 1980s.
Which is fucking great.
Okay, I had that conversation with him. He said, "Take me back to 1985 when wrestling was actually good."
And it was.
That tells you something. You know, I'm sorry. 2013 to 2017, you know, like the past 10 years can't hold a candle to the mid-2000s. They really can't. Anything from 2010 to 2000 to 2010 was way better than anything from 2010 to 2022. And I know that's a little bold of saying, but please, somebody prove me the fuck wrong.
Yeah.
So I love the pay-per-views, man, and I hate being harsh on the pay-per-views because I love watching it for the matches. I love watching it because of the matches and the entertaining and the superstars going at it. But when you have to, and I like our reviews, I like doing reviews, but when you have to break it down and tell them, hey, this was stupid, this was good, this was stupid, this was good, it's like, bro, WWE, what are y'all doing? You've got so many wrestlers in the past 15 years that have walked through those doors with dreams of being on the stage and in that ring, and you just completely made a fucking mockery of your company. Your company's gone downhill because you won't give the majority of the new talent the spotlight except for one or two superstars.
Which are really doing great in that spot, Roman and Drew.
Yeah. And it's, you know, so it's just ridiculous.
British people.
Oops. Sorry.
So, fuck was that?
I was slanging the server.
No, all in all, like I said, this Rumble could have been way better. It was bad.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, I don't really have much else to say about it.
No, I don't either, because my fucking knee is bleeding. Not much, but it got caught because of the fall.
I'm surprised you didn't fucking bust your ass or break your back.
You're sitting right next to my bed where there's probably a sharp spot. That's going to be about I'm time-stamping the shit out of that one. Maybe that's it for this podcast.
The Rumble's so bad that Nilsson's chair broke.
Oh, dude, the Rumble's so bad. All in the same week, my LED remote broke, my wireless headphones broke, my hand gets fucked, but now my chair breaks. It just...
Oh my god! If there was ever... Did you walk under a ladder? Like, did you break a mirror? How much bad luck do you have at home, buddy?
That's what I'm wondering, man. What the fuck?
God, Jesus. You're having more bad luck than Hardy did after freaking walking under a damn ladder.
I know, right? Dude, I gotta win a TLC match now. I feel like that's my life. God, but yeah, that's it for this podcast. Hope you enjoyed it. 1 hour and 4 minutes. What a podcast, honestly. And it's still going, by the way.
Longer than the fucking Rumble.
Yeah, we did. Both of them. See, WWE? Come on. Gosh, but yeah.
Oh god, they need to hire us as commentators.
Dude, they do. They do. You guys, if you have any other podcast ideas that just isn't the WWE reviews, please share them, because the first three have just been WWE reviews. So just let us know down below.
Here's an idea, and I actually want you guys who watch this, please put in the comments on if you have an idea or not. I would love to do a video game review.
Oh yeah, freaking whole entire video game?
Or a specific video game and do a fucking review on it.
Or just our favorite games in general. I would love that.
Oh yeah, no, that's a brilliant idea.
Which is a multi-purpose podcast. Just share the ideas down below. But for now, we gotta head off.
Yeah,
Great
no.
podcast.
Thank you guys so much. This is Cowboy signing off. You have a good night. Peace.
Peace.